Okay, so this is a quick impromptu follow-up video to my Stalogy. Can somebody just tell me Stalogy, how I should be pronouncing this? But this is a follow-up to my frustration rant a couple seconds ago. So I'm really trying to get this set up for 2019. Part of the reason is I did not buy another undyed because I had my Pocket Miakara from Gillio, and I really want an alpaca leather to carry in 2019, and I really want an undyed. So since I have this one, this is what I'm gonna have to make work. Like, I have some other stuff around, but this is what I'm really focusing on. So since that's it, the best thing I could figure to do with this would be to try something different, and I really want to try a Stalogy. This is what my setup is looking like so far, and then I decided to bring some of the things that are helping me in case there's anybody else out there that's really struggling with setting up one of these that may not be artistic, that may not be a bullet journaler, but wants to use this as a planner instead of a journal. So far, this is what I've got. Same bookmark that I take with me from planner to planner to planner because my in case of emergency and if lost information is on the back of here. Ollie clip sticker from Joann Fabrics. On the inside, I have a sticker that I got from Oso Paper Co. and it was their 2019 sampler. And then I have my word of the year, which is going to be serendipity. This is evidence to me of why I'm struggling with setting this up. My handwriting is the pits, but I just put it on here because I needed to see how much space I needed to take up. So I do have my serendipity definitions on here. And then something I did find, and I forgot to bring it to the table, that I absolutely love is this little iridescent tape that's on sale at Joann Fabrics right now. So this is one of the tools that's helping me is the iridescent tape. Flipping in from there, on the back of that, I have my 2019 Year at a Glance Life in Pixels. I need to have this everywhere. And this is two of my things that I think are really important and are helping me set this up, which is washi tape. So I have more rolls of washi just laying around. I've started to notice that's extremely important in this setup. And printables. Printables are super duper helpful if you are not artistic and have bad handwriting like me, but you want to set up a notebook like this. So this is a printable that I've been using in everything, just something I threw together, and it's January to December 1st. It's dated to the 31st, and then it has the days of the week. And I did an IGTV video explaining how I use this in my ring planner, so it's exactly the same in here. Then I'm leaving blank pages. So that's my other tip and technique is leave some blank pages because you may decide to add something or change something. Then I have my my month on one page printables. So back to the printables and back to the washi tape. These have truly been my best friends in this process. And this is just another quickie. I had it in my personal rings and I just scaled it down to fit into this A6 size. So I haven't really started filling it out yet. I just figured out how I got it taped into here. So I have through December in this. And then I leave some more blank pages. And this was my first messy page. And you can see I did learn, and excuse me, I'm ashy. Pencils. Pencils are another tool that are so helpful when setting something like this up, because you could do an entire page, think it's right, and then realize it's in the wrong place or you forgot to put something else in and you need to erase. So I did a full kind of mock week on 2-page layout and then realized I didn't want my week on 2 pages here. So I had to go through and erase it all, and happily I had done it in pencil. And I do need to go back and erase some more because it's still not really where it's at. You can still see a lot of it. So maybe this page, I'll try erasing some more. Maybe I'll find a printable of some sort or die cut to adhere here so you don't see that. Then I left some more blank pages because I have a section that I want to put in here. And the section is about 12 pages, but I left 16 pages blank just in case. And then I'm trying out this May Designs monthly printable. to kind of start off my weeks. And this was actually a mistake. So this one wasn't a mistake. I wanted it to start off with the month of January, and then I wanted to go to the end of January, then have another one of these for February, and then another, like the die cut printables for March, and then the weeks follow after that. But I did not count up my weeks right, and I started putting stuff down before then. So what I realized I'm going to end up having to do is I'm just going to change this one each time a new month comes up, and I'll paper clip like the past weeks that have passed so that this will say February, and then I'll be opening up to the first week of February. But going in, this is my week on 2 pages getting started. Horrible handwriting, so I have to look for other things. So week of December 30th, 2018, which is the last week of this year. And the tools that are helping me do that are my handy dandy old fashioned, because I love the look of this, Dynamo embossing label maker. So that's why I get my weeks of. Ink pad. And this Park Lane date stamp is how I'm getting my dates on here. So week of December 30th, 2018. The December 30th, 2018 is thanks to this date stamp and ink pad. And that week of is thanks to this label maker. So that's what I have going on for that. So those are extremely helpful, and I've kind of gone on and I'm going through now and doing this. I'm gonna try and get to at least June, so I have to make some more labels. And I just kind of keep counting out pages. So that's all I have done so far. I was thinking if I want to use this as a wallet, if I want to keep my cards back here, if I just want to use it as something decorative. But yeah, that is where I am. And those are just some of the tools and tips that I'm using to try and set this up as a planner. If you have some good ideas, please share with me, because I'm struggling, but I'm trying. I am committed and dedicated to getting this done. So that's definitely helpful. I think the other thing that's going to be helpful, and I have some of them over here, are just going to be like little dangle clips. I've been looking for some tabs that I would really like to separate these sections, but I haven't found any yet. So I think I'm going to just use little dangle clips in each section to separate them from the other sections. And so far, that's where I am. I'm definitely open. Please give me ideas. Oh, my fault. Last thing, and this is the most important thing. This is my old pocket rings. So I took it, put the whole setup in the little clear plastic binder. And the reason this is so helpful to me is because I love how this works. So I'm just replicating my sections in here. So this has been extremely helpful to me because it gives me a guide of what I want to put into this Stalogy. So if you have a setup that you liked from years past, don't throw it away, don't get rid of it. Hold on to that and then try and follow that same format in the notebook. It just gives you an idea of things that you like and kind of how you want to set it up. So once I get my weeks done, because in here I had weeks and days, the next section was work. So I'm gonna work on trying to put this into this notebook. And I could just print it out and washi it in, but I'm gonna try something different. And then it'll be money. So all of these sections that are in here, eventually, fingers crossed, are gonna end up in here. Okay, that's it. I promise this time. I'm done. Thanks. Bye-bye.